Hi there, JonseyG here, talking to all of you in the far distant future because the game I'm about to talk about is Majora's Mask. It is the next game right after Ocarina. It literally is Ocarina, Majora's Mask, and then Twilight. So it's a trilogy. And Majora's Mask probably is one of my absolute favorite games ever. The favorite game, though, is Twilight Princess, but Majora's Mask comes very close. It's a tie between Majora and Ocarina. Now, some of the questions that you guys might have would be, why do you like this game? What appeals to you about the game? How long have you been playing it? All valid questions. I've been playing it for about 20 years, give or take, maybe longer. I love the characters. I love the story. The puzzles are relatively challenging, but not so much that you want to give up. I love the energy that you get from different masks that you have to trade. I admit that it will not be a 100% playthrough because I'm playing on the GameCube and I don't have the 3DS shooting ability. The original GameCube game is very difficult. It's the original N64. As such, there are different amendments I'm going to have to make. Instead of 20 hearts, it's going to be 19. Instead of 50 arrows, it's going to be 40. I will get all the heart maps, not hearts because I said I wouldn't. I'll get all the maps. I'll do all the dungeons. I'll get all the fairies. I will go everywhere. I will try to get 98%. 98% of the game done. The only thing I won't be able to do are 20 hearts and 50 arrows. I can do everything else. Except for the honey and darling. I've been able to do it, but very rarely. There are some things I just cannot do, and I'm a person that can say, hey, I don't have the ability. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat and say, oh, I can do 100% and then not. I know I can't with this particular game. I could and did with Ocarina. I can and will with Twilight. I can and will with Minish Cap. I'm attempting to with Mega Man. I did with Luigi's Mansion. And there are several others I have plans for. But I won't be able to with Majora. And I hope that is okay with everybody. A lot of people love the bunny hood and wear it all the time. I wear the bunny hood when I need to get somewhere fast. I'm also about things that a lot of other people don't do. Like, I use the milk bar. I go to the milk bar and get unlimited magic. Does that mean I cheat? No. It just means I use a tool in my toolbox that is available to me that I'm allowed to use. I don't do the dungeons in any particular order. You're going to see me not doing dungeons 100% right away. I'll get the map, the compass, and the fairies, but then I won't do the dungeon. The reason why is specific. You have to go back in time, and there's a quest later on that requires you to go back and get all the frogs. And you have to go into the first dungeon, and you have to go into the third one, obviously. So instead of beating up the frog and beating up the boss, and then having certain things happen where you got to go back and do it again, I would rather just do it one time. However, I do the second dungeon to completion. Because number one, I love that boss. And number two, when you defeat a boss, you get to warp right to the boss chamber. And that is what you want to do with a second dungeon. So that's what I intend to do. I will definitely be doing things out of order, out of context. You'll see me going to places and doing things, and you'll probably wonder why. It's because I have a certain complex of myself, OCD, that this is the way I do it. And I'll explain things as I go. Another thing that I love is the postman's hat. It's a dignified hat that you don't really use for much except to look in a post box. But I wear it for all important cutscenes. So you're going to see me saving Polly the Postman early. And yes, that's his name. Polly the Postman. You're going to see him saving me, you're going to see me saving him early. And then you're going to see me wearing the hat when I'm not in a hurry and when I'm just running around. So I hope you understand why I did certain things the way they were done and played certain ways. And I hope you enjoy the game. JonseyG signing out, saying we love you guys.